Welcome back to another episode of Road to Pro. I'm Chase, and today we're going to be talking about how to shoot a pull shot from goal and a couple of options and how to practice those options for when you're in a game. Shooting a pull shot from goal is going to be a little bit different from shooting a pull shot on the 3-rod. The stance is going to be slightly different, and there's a couple extra little things that you're going to have to work on to really get the stroke down from the 2-rod. Let's get on the table so I can show you what I'm talking about. For the stance, unlike opening up a lot with you did with the front, you're actually going to want to stay a little bit more square and have a little bit more balance. The right foot's still going to come back a little bit, and your hand grip is still going to be the same. But you need to be able to find the spot where the rod can be pulled all the way out and you still get a full extension on your pull shot all the way when it's extended and you're comfortable. This is the best place for you to be able to have all the options that you're going to need to shoot. So once you find this stance, remember it and make sure that you can keep using it. First, we're going to start off with practicing to learn to shoot a long pull shot from the 2-rod. I consider a long pull shot truly anything beyond the big dot. So when practicing this shot at home, set the 3-bar directly on the big dot. Toe to forward just a tiny bit because you want to be able to get around this guy and not kind of cheat the shot. When you're practicing this, because you've already practiced the shot from the 3-rod, practice it directly in front of the goal, almost the same place that you would set up your pull shot up front. This way you can learn to get the actual stroke to be out here. Then you're going to want to keep inching it closer to the wall so you can finally get all the way to the wall to hit the really big long. The shot's going to be very similar to the 3-bar. You're going to cut back, but not near as hard as you do on the 3, because you have more flex on the rod than you do up front. So you can actually flex the rod by pressing down with your hand when you go to hit the ball. And you don't have to cut back as hard because the rod does the work for you when you hit and cut back. The key is really practicing it from right here first and doing this one over and over again until your hand gets used to shooting the ball all the way out here and cutting back. The more and more you get towards the wall, the better, until you're finally on the wall. The wall is really where you're going to want to learn to shoot this shot from because it's going to give you the most options, because it's going to give you every shot between here and here, opposed to just the shots that are from here and here. I see a lot of players shoot from this line, and I like it because it gives you a quicker options between here and here, but you lose the options that you get between here and here. We're going to go over the main option that I like from right here on the wall. It's what I like to consider a zone breaker and the backdoor slider. So we're going to go over that next. So the backdoor slider takes place from right on the wall. You're going to barely move the ball, and you're going to brush across the back of it very quickly. This brush across the back is going to slice the ball towards the goal so that it can cut in behind that guy right there. So basically what you're doing is cutting in behind everybody to hit all the way back in this corner. It beats the behind this guy and throws goalies off, especially when they're bailing to try and race that long that you've already shot. It kind of resets a zone and resets the defense, so now they're not 100% sure if you're going to go long or short, and it starts becoming a guessing game for them and a shooting gallery for you. This is something you're going to want to shoot over and over again and practice consistently. This is something you're going to really just want to tap across the back of the ball. It'll release and spray. The final shot that I want to go over today is a spray long. Unlike every other shot that I've shown you to shoot so far, I've had you cut across the ball so that it squares off and goes straight. A spray long sprays off and actually does the opposite. It doesn't cut back in any way. Now, after you've shot a bunch of hard straight shots, hit that backdoor slider, they have to start respecting things in the defense. So a spray shot, one that comes out to about here and angles across the table towards the goal, is going to really give you a great opportunity to score when they're not looking. It's also going to be a quicker hole or a quicker shot to the ball or to the hole. This shot is a very quick and fast shot to the hole, where the other shots are going to be more precise shots. Sorry guys, I need to pause right here for a minute. I feel like I didn't give you enough information on the spray as I needed to. I was going back and editing this and just didn't feel like I gave you the proper information. A spray shot, when you're shooting it, instead of doing the cut back like I've been showing you to do, cut the other way a little bit more. So instead of it cutting back, it does the reverse. It's going to push the ball in the opposite direction and use inertia in your favor. It's something I didn't get to say in the video originally, but looking back, I feel like it needs to be touched on. Let's get back into the video. When learning these, you're going to want to learn everything in between as well. So with that little short slider sprayer, you're going to want to be able to shoot it in other locations, and same with the spray. You're going to be able to spray to the middle, spray to the long. Same with the big tuck long that we showed you first. You're going to be able to tuck and hit basically every hole between here and here. This will allow you to place your shots on the goal to be more successful. Thanks for watching, guys. With those three options, you're really going to be able to beat up on a defense and make them make mistakes. With those three options, those are the main three options that you're going to need from a pull, set, and goal. You're going to want to be able to shoot everything in between as well. So not just that big long, but you're going to be able to do tucks shorter and shorter as well. Work on all of those options, you're going to find yourself scoring a lot more from goal. Thanks again, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Road to Pro. Hey guys, if you like this video, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button over here. If you want to see my last episode of Road to Pro, click over here. I want to hear what you guys think about these videos and what else you want to see me work on to help you guys. If you would, comment down below so that I know what to do next. Thanks guys. Happy foosing.